Evening everyone, we should be live. Just sort of go live a few minutes earlier. Putting on the headset, haven't had any time to practice. As per usual, but I think we'll have time for one lap. Behind the ghost. So let's do that. One lap and then we'll have to jump into the lobby. And work it out. Standard Wednesday FIA things. Right, technically could do... No, two is too risky. I think some practice would have been really useful here. It just is going to be quite a tricky combo to get right. Losing a lot of time there. Ghost isn't going to be that helpful, is it? A lot of wheel spin there. Spin the wheels up there as well. Maybe we'll have time for one more. I guess we should be going to the front a little bit. We are going to pick up penalties there like nobody's business. Let's jump in the lobby. Evening Barry, evening Jelly Jonah. I was really hoping to get some practice for this one because I desperately need it. But anyway, we'll jump in. What's the best car to go with? It's like GTR on the leaderboards. Barry, I had a great race in my first account, ranked 20th, qualified in 10th, finished in 6th and bagged 206 points. Big congratulations, Barry. Bringing home the points for Frey Bentos Racing. The sponsors will be taking note. I'm going to run out of time here. GTR, okay. Let's do it, and do we have time? Jump! Don't tell me I just missed out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, I think. Smashing that A button or X button. Yes. Motorless meta. I'm losing so much time coming out of turn 1. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. But I'm going to be way off the pace. I'm quite worried about this actually. Brake balance I've gone -2. Seems that's what it should be, about there. I don't know what to do there. To brake quite early here, I think. Just go on to first gear with help. I I don't know how you found it, Barry, but it just seems quite a fussy car to drive. We'll be doing that a lot. I'm guessing third gear for here. I just need to be getting on the power a lot earlier. I'm obviously quite concerned about spinning out there. I need to brake a lot earlier. On the hard tyre. Is the medium tyre available for this one? Maybe that would explain me being somewhat off the pace. Barry, in the race, don't hit gear 6 on start finish. Okay, so basically don't use gear 6. Freiholtz, again, some good battles with him yesterday. Looks like a decent lobby. Really, Jonah, I didn't do much practice at all for this one. Managed 22.2. Okay, we'll lame about there. Change gear quicker, down gear quicker. Yeah, it likes a quick change up. Okay. Is the medium tyre? Maybe. Okay, yeah. And I don't know what the strategy is. What's the points? 212 points. Fuel, probably not an issue. Can fuel burn. Tyre. I'll work it out. Evening, Steve. Turn to your braking point is okay. It's your downshift. Okay, well, let's see if I can improve the downshifts. If we can qualify anything higher than P15, that would be incredible. So when I brake, I'm going to be like bang, bang, bang down gears, I guess. Bit of engine braking, I guess. I have to treat it a bit more like an F1 car, I guess. Obviously, it's a lot better on the medium, just goes without saying. Hopefully that was a bit more kind of with it. Evening, yeah. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's had a very good day. Wednesday evening. If you start the battle and 2-stop. Okay, let me look at that in a bit. I guess 23s I'd be happy with, I don't know. concentrate for a bit here to be honest. Probably going to get overtaken. Right, turn 1. Went down to second there momentarily. Oops, should have shifted up there. Keeping pace with these guys. Not the best for the second part. I'll take it as a banker lap. Whatever it is. 2.6. Guess everyone's coming for tyres, but fun with practice. That's bad. Coming for tyres off this one. See what that lap's about. Okay, consistent I guess. Jump straight out. Looks like it's still one lap and you need to come back in for the tyres. Someone's binned it there. Only 1 second off at the moment. It's not probably good for the tyres. Whoops. It's going to be quite easy to see that in the race. I'll have to read any tips after I do this fully. I don't know if my brake balance is going to be hurting me, -2. basically write that off. No penalty, strangely. Not bad exit out of there. But we said anything above P15 would be a minor miracle. We're kind of there or thereabouts. It's pretty close for 2016. Freiholtz in 15, he was 1 and 2 for us yesterday, and then that's leading us. Let this guy past. Carry lock, but what's going to happen here? I don't know how the gun system works there on that curve. Very gingerly on the throttle there. Still on for fast lap. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's higher than what we thought we were going to get. P15. Well, people have still got to finish their laps. That's the first time I've kind of enjoyed driving a Group 2 car. I think the quick shifts make more... In my head I'm driving an F1 car. Let me catch up on chat and I need to work out strategy, so... Can I do a one-stop start? I'd rather start on the hards and then go to the mediums. We know what the kind of lap to swap over is. I'm sure we'll drop down the order a little bit, but to be 6/10 off the pole sitter, I'm pretty happy with that. I know it is a short lap. One stop easy, and hold the gas out at the start. If you start the back, start on hards for one lap. I think I'd rather do a one stop. Feeling Binny? Mine was not too big, going to try again 10:21. Eating Road Warrior Max. So what points are we talking? I mean, it's a competitive lobby. I think a top 10 would be a great result, considering that we haven't really done any practice. Obviously, to get 150 is kind of a good benchmark. Right, in terms of tyres then, so we'll start on the hards. 8 laps with the hards, 9 with the mediums. So stop. Okay, I'll stop at the end of lap 8 then. Okay, go. What? Oh, okay. Decision made. The advantage of starting on the mediums is that worn mediums can feel like new hards, so you have that consistency. But this can be really loud, isn't it? But where I am with this race, I think I need to just learn more about the track and learn more about where the limits are, so I can do that on the hard tyre, and then hopefully really use the mediums in the second stint. But I'm sure people are going to get penalties. I don't know how we didn't get a penalty in qualifying. After turn 3, keep indoor through. Okay. I'm going up to 50. Back -1 2, so I'll go to 0 then and break that. Start on hards, start on mediums. We're going for the hards. Right, let's burn that fuel. Loving the new capture card, look very nice. Thanks. We haven't. You'll be pleased to know we haven't dropped a single frame so far. I know Dr. Disrespect is streaming over it. Yeah, let's. We've got another crack at the cherry here. Crack at the cherry? We've got another bite of the whip. So look, I just don't want to have a frustrating spin. We did spin in quali, and I think people are going to spin here. So I'm going to treat this like a karting race, and aim to be consistent and make up places with people. Watch the slip, it's very dirty. Okay, good to know. I guess those medium speed corners. As always in FIA, splits are super close. Some of these splits are just insane close. There she is. Well, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, cold hard. I'm going to take it easy into turn 1. I might put traction control on it depending on where we're going to start, and I might leave it on until we get on the home straight. Because I don't really like driving Group 2, to be honest. I find it a bit on edge. Burn that fuel, get me there. Here we go then, first race of the day, FIA, let's see what we got. I'm going to leave traction on until we get around this corner. that was a bit slower than I wanted, but go against it. Ooh, dearie me. Okay, we get some clear air. Always look on the bright side. We didn't need that quality position anyway, like keep it in fourth here. I got a really bad exit out turn 1 and it's my fault really. Anyway. Oh, I should have practiced coming into the bits. At full chat. Now let's try and make this ground up. It's not ideal, let's be honest, but it is what it is. Slowly catching us back. Maybe the dirty air will be affecting him, I don't know. Got to get into a groove of being more aggressive with this car, especially in turn 1. Because it just appallingly slow through there. If I could follow someone, that would be nice. Just constantly missing the apex there. Just need to have a think about that one. We're definitely not gaining now, actually. Just going too deep there. Turn 1. I think I'm losing too much speed. Never think about this. I guess that's going to be a penalty. There's 2 corners where I'm really losing a lot of time. Turn 1 and turn 2. So if you can really sort out turn 1 and turn 2, pick up close for a second, I think. Sliding up. Maybe I need to go down to seconds, get a bit more rotation. A bit better, I think. We look great. See what the delta's like. I thought that first delta might be better, but at least turn 2 we hit the apex. I guess we are on the hard tyre, so we've got the medium for later if we need to overtake. So we get close to that pit stop lap at end of lap 8, I think I said. I think second gear is just a bit better for me there in the hard tyre. Again, running way too deep then in the corner. First time I'm kind of working out those 2 corners at least. Right. Second gear again. To lift off there because I was a bit worried about spinning out. We're not losing a huge amount of time to the leader, to be honest. It might just be that everyone's kind of on the pace, and that instant beginning hasn't really helped. These hubs. Oops, deep there, too deep. People pitting now, I guess pitting off the mediums. Carnage ahead there. Right, finally racing with other cars, kind of. See what happens when we pit. These guys are all at the top ahead. Too deep there. Right, I don't know how to throw it into the pits here. Have to work it out. Medium tire. Reset the headset. Yeah, a bit unfortunate there at the beginning. Did we qualify in 14th? But what can we do? Now it's time to go on the attack. I can see why people do the two mediums though. The medium does corner a lot better. Yellow flag. I'm hoping now with a lighter car and the medium tyres we can just really go for it. Don't think we're going to undercut anyone, but you never know. Presumably we'll undercut that guy that just went into the pits. Ooh. Race. Maybe we're racing this guy full position. It's probably going to go defensive. Go on, give us a penalty for that. Ooh, penalty gods have smiled upon me. Imagine if you got turned around there as well. Still pitting. Maybe putting a hard tire on for one lap. Hopefully not a cut there. And hopefully we'll see some people coming up pits. That would be fun. Maybe it's not going to happen. So I think it's going to be all for position now. So the yellow car is going to take a penalty. Finally, we're following someone. Ooh, maybe some penalties there for me. to get one as well. Join us in the sin bin. I guess there's a chance people might pit on the last lap, maybe. But maybe a bit optimistic. A bit frustrating that, let's see if we can catch back up. This one. He looks a bit kind of on the edge there, might be the lag. That's the penalty there. Yep. Bring the yellow car back into play. I think now we know to do that corner in second gear on the hard tyre. Okay. We can put this Russian guy under some pressure. So we're trying to do a clean lap. We could be on the hard tyre, I don't know. Almost did the same thing. Definitely putting him under pressure now. This is our race, really. Lost a lot of time there. I wonder if those two guys ahead of 40 are going to fight it here as well. Might have to start going down second there to lose the tyres quite significantly. Whoa, he's gone finally. I mean, potentially there's a 12th place on here. There's a very slim chance of it happening, but they all do fight. Only 2 laps to go though. Someone's gone off. I think for the next race, I'd much rather try and do the 2-stop because I feel a lot better on the medium tyre. So, oh, I guess we lost someone somewhere. Those two are fighting. Ooh. Okay. Brake a bit early now for stuff. What do we say about 12th place being on? Boom. I reckon that was like 80 to 1 odds that we could get 12th place, and we have got another lap to go. Let's stop. Could go up another one. Anticipate that on the sewer, I think. You know what, we haven't really lost a huge amount of time to the leaders in this race after our spin. Well, I call it a spin when you take it out. This bodes well for race 2. Well, we salvaged the result out of nowhere there. YouTube plebbing again. It's definitely not my side. We've dropped 0 frames, so I think it's Dr. Disrespect's doing. Sorry if you couldn't hear me there. I had the microphone like a billion miles away for some reason. Yeah, if for anyone who joined, we qualified P13 or 14th out of nowhere, having only done a few practice laps, and got to cool the wheel. And then we got taken out on the first lap, and we were dead last. So to come back to 12th, I'm pretty happy with that. But we'll go again. We will go again. I would like to do a 2-stop and just spend more time on the mediums. Look at the lap times. Yeah, lap times weren't great actually. Although this guy did the same lap time pretty much and was up here. These guys could have been on the hard say when it was when the fuel was low. Got to plug the fan in. Let's just catch up in the chat in a second. Look at the penalties here. Presumably most track limits. I mean, it's a pretty decent result for us, to be honest. 1-1-4, but we'll obviously go again. Wow, look at that. So top 7, 6... Okay, we lost it. We weren't going to get much higher, I think, than 10th, really, anyway. Let me just plug the fan in. What was our fastest lap in that race? It was 23, wasn't it? Which I think is quicker than our quality time, although it's not anywhere near where it needs to be. So we can get that down into the 21s maybe on the mediums. Get a ghost out now. Let me catch up on the chat. Hey Issa, hey Phil G. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Steve, leave it open lap 8 or 9, see how race develops and tyre feels. One less lap on mediums might help towards the end. Mediums now. Turn 2, you're not shifting down quick enough. Yeah, I probably got a little bit lax on that. Barry, turn 1, I think you're braking a little late. Brake at the meter ball just before. Okay. I was really struggling there on the hard tyre. Nice. Well, I was a bit worried when we fell off the back of the pack because I wasn't closing it down, but then to get a P12 from where we were is I'm not sure how that happened. I think it was like we said, a lot of cars fell off the track. Barry, brake balance, fronts are wearing down quicker than the rears. Yes, I'll have to audio's laggy. Yeah, it should be all good at mine. There might be a YouTube thing. Even Danny Smith, hope you're well. If you'd pitted after lap 1, yes, you're completely right, Barry. If I pitted after lap 1, jettisoned the hard tyre. Yeah, we are racing for Frey Bentos Racing, but we unliveried. We're going in stealth mode. Yeah, Barry's the first member of Frey Bentos Racing. I think bringing him some pretty big points in FIA. I'm just going to cool the wheel a little bit and then head out and do some practice. Yeah, I'm going to do the next one, Binny. I don't know what that's done to the SRDR situation. Probably pretty static. Well, I don't really like driving. What? Let me correct that. I haven't really liked driving Group 2s in the past, although today I'm actually quite enjoying it. So yes, we lost 100 DR, that's basically nothing. So basically the same, should be in the same lobby, unless people have got good points there and they don't want to go, and then we'll see what happens. I do think we need to find a bit more pace. We need to be a bit better out of group turn 1. We need to be a lot better out of turn 2, because I seem to go quite deep and then I'm not getting the car rotated. Turn 3's alright. Turn 4's better today. Turn 5's better today. I think these are the corners. I think turn 1, turn 2. We'll see, Binny. Need you to catch up at Catalunya first. Yeah, we'll see in the Group 2s, and as we've seen in the previous race, anything can happen. Right, let's pause that. Let's have a drink of water. I think that's it, Fuji. I think there is a lot of downforce, and I need to treat it like I'm driving an F1 car, and the fast downshifts are part of that, but also kind of using the downforce to kind of carry a lot of speed through corners. which is the opposite to how I drive Group 4s and Group 3s, or a different style. Anyway, we'll jump into some practice. Please do. I hope the quality is good anyway, despite the occasional buffering. But we haven't dropped any frames my end yet. But please do feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the racing. As we'll take this ghost. That's true, Barry. It's Group 2s for racing this week, isn't it? So maybe some people have had a lot of practice in them. Let me see what we got in the leaderboard. So we're going to make a beeline for Jelly Jonah and Binny's time. I don't think we'll get anywhere near Detonator. But let's see. Am I on the hard time? Yes. You just got to remember not to miss the... It's 10:20, isn't it? So you've got a bit of time. I think I can carry a lot more speed through here. Likewise. Well, that's a lot better than what we're doing in practice, though we were in the hard tyre in practice. A mistake I often make. A bit gingerly on the throttle there. Didn't quite get my angles right there. Likewise. Sliding a bit through there. Should be a better time. Trying to get in the 121s now. Oops. Just keep going, keep hot lapping. I don't want to be doing that in the race. What we should have done is worked out how much we lost on lap 1 and then seen where that would have put us, I guess. Still not the best out there. Better through the second part. It's about a tenth better. Right, let's try and sort out turn 1, turn 2. Gain all of that in turn 2 quite easily. Okay. slow on the throttle there. We should qualify a lot better. Let's try and dip into the 121s and then reevaluate. It's better. Downshift quickly here. I think you can keep it in 5th in quality, it seems. Ooh. Lost time there. You might have said that already, Barry. Keeping it in 5th down that straight. Missing the apex slightly. Should be better. Guessing that's going to be track limits. Well, let's take stock. I can't remember where that... We were trying to get in the 121, so I think that's still a little while off. Yeah, did you move up, Binny, there? So... Seems like a mid 121 is probably quite a good time, going by the names on that leaderboard. I know Nathan is very quick here, so a low 121 is mega quick. LG, nice one. I've only done race B so far. Lost in D after a massive punt and hairpin. Yeah, I've been surprised by some of the quality of the racing this week. Don't know what you guys have found, but just... It's so aggressive, it isn't necessarily going to result in penalties for someone. 11 views, 9. Barry, after watching and joining in the top split lobby for practice, I actually gained a lot of knowledge on where to gain so much time. 1.5 seconds of time gained. Be interested to know where that was particularly. LG, no league race for me tonight. There had been a mutiny. Do spill the beans on that. Sounds like some juicy gossip there, Phil. Barry, it's being more aggressive into T1, exiting TT and T3 and sending the car into T5. Any other corners there? Yeah, I think I lose a lot of time coming out of TT, which is because I'm not setting up the corner right. Just take a break for a minute and then jump back in. Or should we watch a quality time? Let's watch Mr. Josetti, see what he's doing. See what Mr. Josetti is doing. Okay, interesting. Going up to 6, I think it's pretty marginal there. But I presume he's going to go up to 6 here then. Oh wow, those downshifts. You're not joking, Barry. Look how quickly he downshifts from 6 here. So I need to be a lot more aggressive. Oh, is he in the NSX? I thought he was in the GTR. That's my bad. We're better off watching someone in the GTR. Whoops. My bad. We'll have to watch this one. I just saw 16. Good spot, Barry. Catch up on that in a second, Phil. Ooh, turning in early, okay. Braking early there. Shifting up there. Right, turn 5. Oh, that one, just kind of chucking it in, okay. And I imagine really chucking it into this corner as well. Probably not going down to 4th. 3rd, sorry. Okay, that was a bit fast and furious. We'll try and do our best to emulate it. LG, next gen is no more for this league. The 2 next gen guys that hosted lobbies left them and started a new team and league. Frebentos, cough. Everyone went with them, so all new, but second half of the season will be without next gen. Sounds like drama. Let's kick off then. I don't know if you were in a camp, Phil. It was all kicking off. I think you guys should set up a league to settle it. So I'm going to shift up a bit more. See how that works. Oops. That's an NSX, isn't it? Why am I using an NSX? There we go. Right. 5 or 10 minutes and then jump in. That's a nice round number for my time. 1:22.2. So I think I'll keep it into 5th here. Break a bit earlier here. I think that's a bit better. Keep it in 5th here. Very late on the throttle because I'm in 3rd gear. Oops. Try and throw it in here then. Okay. Oops. I don't think we were losing a lot of time in that penultimate corner, but so maybe just keep it the way we were in 3rds. Well, he was going up to 5th there. So braked later, losing a lot more time on the exit. Quite a few tenths there. Try and go down to seconds here. Just a fraction too deep. Oops, it's not good. Maybe that's the line through there. Kind of get on the curb to help the car rotate. Some decent sectors in there. Okay, slow and fast out. I think that's kind of clicked in my head. And again, slow and fast out for this one. Bit of an early upshift. Could have straightened the car out a bit more. All my time. Quite late in the throttle there. And if I'm going to chuck it in early there, I've got to get really tight. Turn it into a high speed corner, not a medium speed corner. I'm at the stage of kind of my knowledge of this track and combo that I think I'm working out where I'm losing time. I've just got to now get it in those places. That was a bit hairy, but I'll take it. Just went a fraction deep, and look how much time I've lost. 10th and a half. Losing more time there. Should gain time here. Got to work that one out. Do one more. Maybe jump in the lobby. That might be close for Binny. Have a look. Yeah, so the optimal there was a 21.5 actually, which is kind of where we want to be. So we should, in an ideal world, I'd just do the practice before the first race, but I don't have the luxury of the time. But anyway, it makes it more exciting. Let's jump in the lobby. Get all ready to go. Ian, welcome to the chat. Hope you well. I don't know if you've been giving FIA a crack or not. It's a tricky combo. For me, anyway. Should we pick up a livery for the GTR? No free Bentos one, but we'll have to see what. Oh, a little bonus. Guess mini for the novelty factor, please. Oh, close. I'll take it. Might get another one. I haven't been in the menus for a while. No. That's our lot. That car's fun to drive. They should do a an FIA race with the Mercedes F1 car. I did get that car as a bonus once, so I do have it. I'm not sure I could afford it otherwise. I'm going to get the name of the car wrong here, I think. They're all kind of similar, aren't they? In my eyes. That one. There's a 10-second delay, I think, between what I see in the stream, so is that a Grand Theft Auto one? We'll drop the like button, we'll download it just in case. It's a bit of a mismatch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on that car. Maybe we'll do it. If you haven't seen Al's Audi R8 livery, it is a thing of beauty. Quite like that. Probably should download it. Did I download the other one? Right, what's the time? Okay. Looking for somewhere that really pops. There's an M&M one there. Something people are going to notice in the rear view. That's the idea. Something a little bit distracting. It's quite a nice one, that one. KFC Racing. There we go. Bang. Job done. Now go through about 10,000 menus to apply it. That's a slight exaggeration. I did have a KFC at the weekend, so... I have a boring KFC story about my weekend KFC, but you probably don't want to hear it. Ooh, they love a menu. There we go. Let's hope we don't get a disconnect. Barry, watching Williams cheer was insane. So I tried that technique of really throwing it into turn 5. I think that is turn 5. It seems a long way around the track for to be a turn 5, but I think I'm going to go back to the way I was doing it because I just haven't had enough practice doing it that way, but I can see why it works. The same with the penultimate corner. Ian, traitor rolling in from Tidge. Mr. Grady. No such thing as a traitor, Ian. If I wasn't playing, I'd probably be watching someone. Fuji, team vs drama for me, I just want to race, but we have loads of team vs team stuff with Tanso race team last team CRT. But like both on one on phone, other on iPad. That's dedication. That's dedication. We did end up in a top split lobby once, but for FIA last season. Don't know if anyone remembers it. You weren't expecting to. In fact, it was one of those ones where I think I was like, oh, should we enter this FIA race today? About 2 minutes before we did it, and then we were top split. But it wasn't the kind of top split where we race TK. KFC where chicken isn't just... Yeah, I know. Detonator. No real rave practice. Just going to wing it. Oh, strategy. So I find the hard tyre quite difficult to drive around here. So I think I'm going to do, on the basis that we don't qualify higher than P10, I think we'll do one lap on the hard tyre and then pit on lap, yeah, and then put mediums on, then pit at the lap of, what am I talking about? Pit at the end of lap 8. I guess that means that, so the pit loss time is about 10 seconds, I think someone said. In which case it's just, what's the difference between me spending that time on the hards and the mediums? But we tried the one stop last race. It kind of, that's a good, we might not do better than that, to be honest. We probably won't get a 12th. But we'll try a different strategy to kind of see how it works. Barry, I don't know how to do it. I try and, yeah, I was exactly the same. It kind of, that chucking it in works if you take all of the curb. It is one of those ones where you can treat it as a high speed corner or treat it as a medium speed corner. Barry, no, if you start at the back or near, then one stop past means on the way. Ian, the slipstream is real difficult to pass, maybe try and get clean air. We'll see where we qualify. We only have a minute to kind of sort it out once we qualify, if I remember, in the menu. We didn't spend a lot of time in slipstream in the last race because we were off the back of the pack for most of the race. We were dead last for most of it, and then it all happened in the last few laps, as I remember. How's the wheel doing? Let's get the wheel in optimal temperature. I really don't like using the hard tyre. Why don't we practice now on the hard tyre just a little bit? Ian, not sure I'll make the whole race, up early for work. Damn that work thing. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Should be recorded if you want to see how we finish. You will gain more places by two-stopping if near the back. Okay, well that suits me. Get rid of the hard tyre on lap 1 and just be in clear air. Should have really practiced a bit more. But we're not planning to really use it, are we, I guess? It's just particularly turn 1, I think I need to go down to second gear in turn 1 on the hard tyre. See turn 2 as well. I've just got to expect the car to understeer a bit more, so I've really got to aim for that yellow curb, I think. Oops. Done that twice now. Well, maybe we'll be in the same race, Detonator, I don't know. Evening, Sun Paolo. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the racing. Do let us know if you are. So, Too Fast for You, we've raced quite a few times. Otherwise, Jimmy, whatever it is, TDGT and the Bulgarian were on the back of the pack of the last race. So it might be that we have a better chance of winning this one. San Paulo in Russia. Very nice. Yeah, I think we've gone down one lobby, but that's not the worst thing in the world. It might make it more doable. Well, I hope the quality is good in Russia. We have been racing a lot of Russian drivers recently. None in this race, but maybe we have raced on track. Vinny not with you? Oh no. Are you? What's your top points? Barry, see where you place out to quality, then decide quickly. Yeah, we don't want to quality too well and kind of ruin our planned strategy. I'll need some water. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Yeah, good luck, Benny. Good luck, Detonator. Maybe you guys are in the same lobby, I'm not sure. It's a long warm-up, actually. Let's get out. Hopefully going to be a good race. Too fast for you, we've raced for months now. Whoops. Don't think you want to be all over that sausage curd. There's a lot of pleasantries in the in-game chat. I'm very civilised. I was trying to see how much throttle I could apply there. Yeah, Team Bentos in multiple lobbies. Just rolling in formation. Right, here we go. Place your bets where you think I'm going to quali. I'm hoping for a top 10 in this one. I don't know if slipstream is important for quali. Look at that KFC car. Obviously, as a free Bentos racing driver, I can only moonlight for the likes of KFC and Prince's, the people who make the tinned fish. Don't give me a penalty, please. Oh, penalty gods. I seem to remember he was playing games last time, that chap. So I think it's one lap and then in. Let's see if we can get Carter here. Carter's got himself. Alright, here we go. Should be a bit more on the pace. I can't remember what we got last time, but it's irrelevant. Not great out of there, but we might get pulled along, actually. I think this guy was decent in the last race. He had the fastest lap, if I remember. Ooh, not great there. It's like a good first sector. Off that curb. That's close. Oh, let's just see what the lap would be. That's a shame. had my heart in my mouth. Let's just see what could have been. 22.3, that's pretty average, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, that's miles up. I think we were faster than this guy in the race, so let's keep an eye on that. It looks like people don't want, or maybe want to tow them actually. Actually, maybe people don't want the tow, they want the clean air. Right, we do need to bank a lap actually. There was a bit of a lag spike there as someone disconnected or something. We haven't got a penalty at least, it's not the best run. Oh no. This is turning into a bit of a horror show. I'm not sure we're going to get another lap after this. Actually, should do just about. Need to be getting into those 21s anyway. Lifted up here in that first lap and just got a banker lap and not got that penalty. Anyway. Right, let's wait for that time. Ridiculously slow, but just get a lap in. This lap might not even matter. Some mass, I think we will get another lap. Right, that's not a pretty lap, we're going to restart. Putting the pressure on here, on myself. drive it, I think. Got to get round here. I think they're fast times going in, to be honest. Low 121s. Got to get a better exit from turn 1. I just don't really feel in the groove for it. Slow exit, but we'll take it. That 4. Likewise. Wow. That was tough. I can't remember what we did in the quali last time, but that was really tough. So, anyway, it doesn't complicate things with strategy. I think we're going to have to do get the hards off. I guess it is basically a second up to 17th. That P12 we got last time looks quite looks like a half decent result. Ian blasting out the Russian, fully international. So I'm trying to remember what happened in that session. So lap 1 we got a trap limit, but it wasn't a good lap anyway. Then lap 2, it was pretty disastrous session, but we were well off the pace anyway. Or I guess actually, okay, 3/10 gets you up to 12. It's kind of usual stuff for FIA. It's all quite condensed, isn't it? Oh, whoops. Right, get these hards on for one lap and then get them off. I think again well, to start 18th and finish top 10th in the top 10 would be a pretty good result. Minor miracle territory. People that I normally race, like Too Fast for You and this Jimmy guy, all at the back. Evening, GT Grandad. Hope you're well. I'm going to burn some fuel now. Started great from 13th to 8th in first lap, was all well until they started, finished 16th. Well, you're going to have races that aren't so good, and then it makes the good ones even sweeter, I guess. Do hards first, that then mediums all the way. Yeah. Mediums all the way. I think we'll have to... Yeah. Take one out and see how it goes. -2 per hours and change it to 0. Yes, good point, I'll do that. I'll just try not to spin it on the hards, get it in, and then we'll just try and get into a groove. I was pretty poor out of turn 1. I just lost all of my kind of muscle memory there. I think I need to give it the beans more and just naturally fight the oversteer. But considering there's tyre wear, I think these kind of mid 121s are pretty handy laps. It's going to be a close field like always. Thanks GT Grande, we're going to need it. I guess we should try and beat our previous results. If we can beat P12 then that's good, but... You see, I thought this guy span out in the last race. Thanks Jolly Joni, we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Hopefully we get into a groove. If we can sort out turn 1 and turn 2, I'm feeling okay on the rest. Look at that, 2 thousandths of a second. And 8 thousandths of a second. And a huge 53 thousandths. Into more amateur territory now. Here we go then. Keep TC on again just so there's no shenanigans for the first couple of corners. Just try and get a good exit out of turn 1 so we're not inviting someone up my inside into turn 2. That's why we start with traction control on. That guy was rapid, wasn't it? Wasn't that guy very quick? Anyway, I'm on the hard tyres. Broke a bit earlier. Ooh, it wanted the spin there. Maybe I'm not shifting down as quick as I need to. That's a good tip. Right. Time to put medias on. Time will tell if that's a good move or not. Need to spin out of the pits. Right. Next stop, lap 8 or 9. See if we can catch up with Dildo 28. That's interesting, isn't it? Can we get past this guy? Okay. It's a bit of a shame. We're on the medium tyre, so let's make it count. Maybe going into turn 1. Big slide there. Ease myself into getting on the power a little bit quicker. Just try and do the downshifts a bit quicker. There's a big pack there, which is good. Sort of brake balance out. It's going to get a penalty there, I think. Okay. It's interesting ahead. Maybe some cars ahead still have to use the hard tyre. Maybe we don't. Messing that one up. Alright, it's going to be a party here. Oh, we just hit. Oh. We just hit Dildo then, he's got a 4-second penalty. Go on mate, you can have it because you're going to sample it. Oh, doesn't fancy it. Bit of a horror show that for Dido. spin out there. Lost a lot of time to the leader. Is that going to be a pen? Nope. You're good. Big pack ahead. Wonder if these guys are on the hard tyre. Look like quite a hard tyre line there. If they're on the mediums, our mediums will be 1 lap fresher. Oh my word, what happened there? Okay. Just keep doing my thing. Just keep doing my thing, they're all lagging everywhere. Welcome to Stranger Things. Go down to second there when that happens. I can see I'm on the McDonald's Wi-Fi now. Tarmac. Jesus Christ. I tell you, in VR this is quite disconcerting. No! R.I.P. R.I.P. me. Well, that was interesting. I don't know what our actual position on the road was. Yeah, we just dropped a lot of frames. I just wonder if someone is streaming the next episode of whatever the next hit series is. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I was really getting into that. I don't know what that was like to watch. I don't know at what point it kind of hit the fan on the stream. Up a few frames now. But yeah, I was really enjoying that race. But I think we just... something atrocious happened with the... I need to sort this out. Hang on, let me just see what's going on with the router. Everything is great. I don't think everything is great, actually. Mr. Router. That's the risk. But yeah, it was all getting really strange with the cars. So I think we would have lost time anyway. I don't know, Barry, what do you think? I mean, I had a red bar in my thing. And I've also just dropped quite a lot of frames. So... But on the other hand, that is the first time I've been disconnected in the race. That's the first time I've seen that happen. On the other hand, we are streaming, so there is stress on the bandwidth. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Let me catch up with the chat. I think the race was going really well. I was really getting into it. Let me do a chat replay. Options would be there. One place gained and another. Yeah, we gained a couple, and then it took a while. And the first lap on the mediums wasn't great. I think then we got into it. Get into 6. Yeah, 6th or 5th. Bit of a debate there. And then yeah, it all went crazy about just as we were going to pit for our second pit stop. So yeah, maybe do a Catalunya race. Kind of see if it's all still working. I wonder what that means for the SR and DR. Do you lose a whole load of SR? Barry, I reckon the server's crashed. Honestly, I have no idea. At the moment, our SR and DR is exactly the same. I haven't heard from Binny and Dotonator, so I presume their lobbies are still going. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if someone was in that race, maybe they'll pop into the stream. Ian, both down. Get into the Bentos car. Oops, wait. Maybe do some practice. The only thing that makes me think it's at my end is that we had internet issues at the weekend, or we had stream issues at the weekend, and just as I took my headset off, we were dropping lots of frames. So I don't know. Maybe my ISP. I don't know. Anyway, I'm a bit disappointed by that. A bit deflated because I was really interested to see how that race was going to develop. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we're dropping a load of frames now. Let me check what the router's saying. It says it's happy, but I don't think all is going swimmingly well with the internet, to be honest. Just checking any tweets from the ISP. Yeah, there looks to be some blips. We had another blip there, which I can't explain. But yeah, it was all a bit weird. I thought there was some crash with some physics that I've never seen before. But obviously that wasn't the case. It was all the lagging and whatnot. But then, I'm sure when we went into the lag phase, we were about 15th. And then kind of when we came out, we were in 10th place. So I don't know if stuff hadn't caught up or people had pitted or something. I guess it was the window for people to pit onto the mediums from the hard tyre. Let me just check internet. Right, but I think things should be working now, so let's see if we can... It looked like the car hit a mouse. it was really weird. The way it kind of just popped up. It was quite freaky in a way. Right, let's see if this will work. So Barry left a comment on one of my videos saying I should avoid the curb here, the first curb. I think you're right. Whoops. That is a danger. If you do miss this curb, you do make this one tighter. Oh dear, I've got to stop doing that. The R rate feels so slow in comparison. See if we can shave a tenth or two off. I doubt we will. Funny, a few days ago we'd have been happy with that start, but now I know it's pretty atrocious. It's funny how things can change once you kind of just get more used to a track. With a chain. I think I am going to need to hit it a little bit. Just kind of hit it in the right way. Quite in the groove yet. Go for one more lap after this one, and then just get in the lobby. Yeah, so not hitting it like that, just kind of clipping it, I guess. Still sucking up. Be very gradual to that first bit, I think. Okay, that's good to know. Some of that lap was reasonable. It was a good sector 3. Yeah, I'm wondering if what an issue might be is that, let's just make sure I get in this race, is so right now my software is trying to send 20 megabits of data to YouTube every second, and that is my absolute limit on my line. So my maximum upload is 20 meg. So what I've put in the settings is to cap it at 13. So a maximum of 13 should be going up, which leaves 7 to play with for, you know, other people to do things, play the game, which should be plenty for uploads. But what's happening is the software is spiking up and sending 20, and in fact what I think it's basically trying to do is send as much as possible. The bandwidth can't cope, so stuff is getting lost. The internet is completely saturated, so I'm lagging in the game. I guess there is a little bit of upload in terms of me feeding back to the server. So I think it's a software issue on my side where at periods the software is just trying to send too much to the server, and that's probably because we're recording at 4K. I think that might be what it is. I think we're recording at 4K, and I don't think the stream right now is in 4K. I think the stream is probably in 1440p, which I can test actually. Let me test it. And at 1440p everything's fine, the quality's good, we get the better codec, and it works on 13 meg upload. I think every so often it's trying to see if it can go in 4K, so maybe I need to change my settings to limit it to 1440p. Yeah. Yeah, so so I'm on YouTube, this is the 1440p stream, which is perfectly fine. Right now everything is working with the software uploading 30 meg. Okay, so it's a boring internet thing. I just need to work out a way to get the software to cap what it's sending up, and I suspect being in 4K is confusing it. How long do we have? I can actually sort this out now. We'll do it for next time. But that's my analysis of the situation. That's why I suspect we were also dropping frames at the time that we had all the lag stuff in the lobby, and afterwards I think there was a full-on disconnect, and also the stream wasn't uploading anything for a little while. I think that's because maybe it was just trying to hit the limit so much that it all went to 0 for a second, and that bit I need to work out. But it's a shame, because I was enjoying that race, and I think it was shaping up to be a good race, and the points don't really matter. It's more the fact that I wanted to see how the story was going to end there. Yeah, Binny, so I think my analysis of... Oh, you got disconnected from the stream or from your race? Because that will change my analysis if you got disconnected from your race. I'm waiting on tenterhooks there. Oh, you got disc. You got disc. Oh, okay. Oh, disconnect from the stream. Okay. So the information I have on the stream side is that occasionally today, so it was all good. Even when I was going into that race, we hadn't dropped a single frame. Everything was absolutely gravy. Then when I took my headset off after I got disconnected, we were dropping lots of frames, and then briefly the upload went to 0. So obviously, like, basic catastrophic failure. But then as I was watching it after, the upload from my PC to YouTube was hitting the threshold of what my... This is really boring. Of what my ISP upload is, and I think YouTube is basically trying to say, are you a 4K stream? If so, I need more bitrate from you. Stop trying to be a 4K. Stop trying to be a 1440p masquerading as a 4K. So I think for the next stream, I'm going to limit the upload to 1440p and not 4K. That should be good enough for the quality, and hopefully YouTube doesn't ask for more bitrate. That's my hunch. Vinny, race started 10th, put to 16th. I don't know if that was at turn 1 or turn 2, but it's pretty dicey at the beginning. Cold tyres, heavy fuel, battle back to 9th. Well, good I guess to get ahead of your quali position. That's always a good result. I guess your race is finished, so I can see what's happened to my SR and DR. Turn 4. That's an unusual place, left-handed. Yeah, we lost 1500 DR there, but it is what it is. Anyway, we'll do a race of Catalina, see if it sorts itself out. Bit of a weird lobby this. I guess people have just come out of FIA. Some names I recognise here who were B ranked. Don't know if there's been some issues. Anyway, let's get back on the horse and do a race, and then we'll kind of take stock. A good way to recover from that would be to get a quad. The quad would go down nicely. Yeah, I need to have a think about that stuff. As boring as it can be. Hopefully interesting to watch anyway when all the carnage was kicking off. I might try and clip some of those bits and just upload them as short videos. Yeah, strange lobby this one. See, Barry, thanks a lot for your tips. They were super helpful. I'm sorry I couldn't actually put them to use. But really, thanks a lot for your help. Ian, check your wins up. There's a massive one. Maybe I have checked with other people in the flat, and they also had a disconnect. So it's a bit frustrating because the connection theoretically should be really good, but when you're streaming, you can't afford fluctuations that maybe you wouldn't notice otherwise unless you were streaming. But yeah, thanks for the tippy, and I'll check that out after the stream. Let's try and get into a groove here and get some good racing. Go on, Umpire. Even this guy's dancing around a little bit. Nice to bring. I don't think we lost in the SI, which is good. I think SO is a more valuable commodity for me than DR. Oops. I'm thinking as I'm driving, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'm just going to do an evening of test streams. As in just testing with private streams. I can just have another window. Do a bit of research. I don't think a lot of people stream anything in 4K actually. I don't think a lot of people stream in 4K, so there's not a lot of literature about it. Think back to when we had connection issues for the first time, which I think was Sunday. Sunday we were still streaming on the old capture cards. I think it was only yesterday that we started with a new capture card. The stream yesterday I think was broadly fine. We'll do the usual restart the return, all that jazz. Just going to get a bit of a run here. As you say, Ian, it could be that something is updating, but that shouldn't affect the upload speeds. And the download speed has plenty of headroom because it's 200 meg. It's one of these things where you can speak to the ISP, but you won't really get anywhere, I think. Maybe we'll try and have this go on the last lap. there's definitely a lot more kind of judder with that car ahead than I normally see. It seems to get worse the closer you get. So maybe the ping is higher and stuff like that. I need to do all sorts of diagnostics. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'll spend some time kind of just testing out different settings. Going to be fairly happy with that result, to be honest. Could have been worse. Pretty fast by the guy in first place, to be honest. Anyway, good race. Barry, you working my devices? Don't do the manufacturers on Saturday. I think we're going to have to do it, but I mean that's got SR reset written all over it. Oh, another tip is work backwards with all the changes you made since the stream was stable. Now you got more kit, but yeah. You mentioned 4K, but your PC said not. Yeah, it's not outputting 4K, but it's being captured in 4K. It's just the way compression works means YouTube has a better quality image to deal with, but. Icemanic 42. I'm using a T150 wheel, which does the job. Ian, I mentioned it because I turned my updates off to watch it. I can have a check now. It's doing anything. I mean, my only thought is if something installed, that might explain why there was an actual cutout. Let me have a check. I wish I could see a graph, kind of the history. Updates available, last check today. Yeah. Ray Rivera, question for everyone. Does the mileage on the car affect its performance? I think it used to on previous GTs, or you had to oil the engine and stuff like that every so often. I don't think it does in sport mode. Yeah, definitely. I think with the Xbox is kind of fully being unveiled, and I'm sure PS5 will follow soon. I think there'll be clarity on the wheel compatibility and everything. I think they basically said you can use PS4 compatible wheels on PS5. GT Grandad with the G29. Yes, that one should be compatible with PS5. I think Ian is probably the best setup in the stream. So Ian is the person to speak to about the gear, I think. But in a second. So the settings for the capture card is capturing at 4K. So maybe I have to change it now. Hang on. That's actually not an issue. Let's undo that. That's just a canvas. Yeah, I'll change it for the next one. What I'll do, Al, there's some good suggestions. I'll cut it down to 1440p. It may just have been a blip to the internet. I can search on Google and see if anyone else was complaining about it. Not particularly. GT Grandad also looking for a rig. Been on pad for over 15 years, making the switch. I think G29 is a very nice wheel from what I've heard. I've never had one. Right, G29 is a great wheel for the money. Zero points. Weep. Anyway, what's next? Well, it was there, wasn't it? Okay, GT3 at Spa. One make. And then Gardens. Yes, those ones. We'll give Fuji a miss, I think, probably. And then these ones, definitely. And then Group 3. So we'll give Le Mans a miss and Fuji a miss. But the rest we'll go for. Ian, a suggestion on rig. Watch out for your seat height if you plan on using an office chair. San Paulo Irish. Not Irish here. Oh, we're checking for internet problems. Yeah, I just want just from the information I have, I just wonder if, because I'm setting everything to output at 4K, but my bitrate is probably not enough for 4K. So my bitrate is 13 meg. So when you stream to Twitch, I've never done Twitch, but you stream at 6 meg to Twitch. That's the limit. Twitch doesn't accept more than 6 meg. YouTube accepts up to 50 meg. But YouTube has a much harsher compression. So Twitch, you can stream to Twitch at a lower bitrate, but they compress it less, so what you send up is more closely represents what people see. With YouTube, they do massive compression, but you can try and compensate with bitrate. So when I started streaming on the original software, I was streaming at 6 meg. And I suspect a lot of people still stream at 6 meg. I then went up to 12, and I then went up to 17. And when I went up to 17, I think that's when we first started having problems. So I think on Sunday, I was streaming I had it set at 17. Now my max upload speed is 20 meg, so there's not a lot of headroom there. And we might have been having issues. And when I can see frames are dropped, it's not they're being dropped because they're not being rendered, it's just they're not being uploaded. Anyway, so what I've done with the new capture card is I've set it at 13 meg, so 7 meg of headroom, but it's all capturing and outputting at 4K, even though, as you say, the PS4 is outputting 1080p. But what I'm thinking maybe is YouTube is seeing this 4K output, and it wants to do it at 4K, but it just needs more bitrate, and so it's asking for more bitrate, even though I've capped the bitrate at 13. Then I see the stream is trying to export at 20 meg, which is the limit. There's no room for anything else, so we disconnect from GT Sport, and then maybe that maybe we have some throttling then, and that's why we see the dip to 0, maybe. Or there just could have been an issue. There could have been an issue with the ISP. When I upload videos to YouTube, which are huge because video files are just huge these days, like many gigabytes, that will be uploading at 20 meg constantly for ages, and there's no throttling there. But I wonder if streaming is a bit different. Anyway, lot of things going through my head there. I do like technical problems in a weird way, as something to solve, but I don't like that I don't like that we got disconnected from the race. That's kind of the opposite of what we want to happen. Yeah, competing for the for that bit rate, although no one else uploading as far as I'm aware. Anyway, it's actually not that easy to stream. That's why I really rate people like Key and Mr. Grady, Tijney, who are streaming and racing at a high level, because there are a lot of moving parts with streaming and a lot of things to think about and worry about, and that uses a part of your brain. So when you're racing in a top split lobby, you may in the back of your head be thinking, well, hang on, is the stream working? Is all of this stuff? Lots of things to fail. So I do always really respect the really fast drivers who are always streaming. Am I talking Russian? I don't know. San Paulo is Russian, but I can't really make a lot of sense of it, I'm afraid. I don't think we'll do another race, to be honest. I actually want to just kind of get on and research some stuff. We do have quite a good quality time for race B, which is lucky. I guess anything within a second of the top 10 is pretty good in my book. Can't remember what we were doing for race A, but we didn't spend a lot of time on race A. Oops. Yeah, I think there was a lot of time on Tony race A. But I think we're going to wrap up the stream there. Sorry that we got disconnected from that race. I wasn't expecting to enjoy the FIA race this evening. It's at Red Bull Ring, which is always a bit sketchy for me, in the Group 2s, which are highly sketchy. But then, and also we had a disaster in qualifying. It all kind of added to the story of, well, actually we might get a top 10 finish here, or even higher maybe. But it wasn't to be. Thanks, Ian. Sorry, San Paulo, I know you're trying your best, but I just can't can't understand the English that well. Maybe we'll see you on track. You let us know what your PlayStation name is. But yeah, thanks Ian, thanks Al. I'll do a test stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll ping you guys a message if you're around. And I can just when I've kind of messed around with the settings, if I think there's one that's going to work, I can just see if it's working for you guys as well. But I think, Al, like you said earlier, once it works, you can just kind of keep the settings the same and have that. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for all the tips with the racing. Sorry that we couldn't finish the Group 2 race. It's a bit of a shame. We'll take a day off tomorrow for the streaming as I kind of try and sort out the technical issues. We will be back on Friday with SSBB and then some daily races after as we welcome in the weekend. And then I am going to have a go at this kind of weird manufacturer's race, which just seems asking for an SR reset. We won't go for the first one because we'll get some intel, but then we'll crack on with the other ones. And I suppose manufactured is the one where we have the most points. So yeah, see you Steve, see you Al, see you Ian, see you San Paulo, see you GT Grandad. Hope your wheel comes soon. Do let us know how you get on with that. Thanks to anyone else in the stream. Sorry about the issues, but I'm gonna try my best to sort all of them out before Friday. We'll do a test tomorrow. So have a very good night. Thursday tomorrow. Thursday's a nice day of the week. Then it'll be Friday, then it'll be the weekend. So have a very good night, and thanks for joining. Hopefully see you next time.